we go. Texas versus Ohio State, a rematch of that Cotton Bowl semifinal playoff collision where the Buckeyes survive. Both replacing a lot of stars from those teams. Both expect to contend for a championship this season. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Longhorns will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Buckeyes offense comes on the field first today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Well, Texas and Ohio State, the last time a part of college football history, of course, that classic collision in the Cotton Bowl. Jack Sawyer with the strip sack and scoop and score, the decisive play in an unforgettable football game.
Yeah, one of those big games that you can remember, maybe 2 or 3 plays being the difference in the game. You mentioned a play by Jack Sawyer, of course, at the end of the first half. The screen pass to TreVeyon Henderson that looked like Ohio State was just trying to not turn the ball over. High percentage throw, ends up going for a touchdown. So the Buckeyes made the plays when they had to be able to get out of there with a win. And anytime you put these two teams on the field together, a ton of NFL talent and athletic ability. Let's see how this one plays out.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Makes the catch. It's Tate. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Throwing off play action. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
With the catch, it's Peoples. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
I would argue he's one of the more talented quarterbacks that we've seen the entire year covering college football. He can throw the deep ball. He can throw that touch pass and that intermediate throw. He can also show you he can make plays by buying time with his legs. Guy is the total package, and he's making his defense pay right now.
He keeps it on a design run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And Kirk, how cool is this matchup? You got an elite quarterback. You talked to him about the opportunity to face a corner on the other side who's just as elite.
You know, anytime that you're a corner and you consider yourself the best in the country, there's no better opportunity than going up against one of the top quarterbacks in the country. Let's see who can step up and show that they're the better player. I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Now it's second down here. Looks right for a quick completion. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass complete on the crosser. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Keeping it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of this defense to prevent a big play.
Looking to throw. It's Manning. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Now they're putting themselves in these 3rd and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
The Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Catch made on the out route. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
A completion makes it second and short. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They finally stop him all the way down at the 6-yard line.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The Buckeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of this secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. There's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So the running play stopped on 1st down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. The back in motion now. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Baxter. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Manning. Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. And he'll set up to throw. Snags the quick throw. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To bootleg here. Trying to create here on the move. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
And out comes the field goal unit. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Second down after that short completion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. The sure hands. It's Smith. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. It's complete on the crossing route. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up the course, looking for more. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He stopped, and he gets a first down.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Gain moves the ball to the 38, another first down. Dropping back, it's Manning. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Boy, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. This Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Short pass finds the tight end.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to chuck it again. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. The Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Play action here on first down. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Send the back in motion. To throw, it's Manning. Wide open downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down to the sack.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. Gives it to the back. Breaks into open space. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. It's just the first punt for this offense tonight. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And the wideout goes in motion. He hands it off from the gun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Manning. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Tackle finally made at the 37. First and 10 from there.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Longhorns getting set on first and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop at the 25, but it's first and 10 for this offense. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain and make completion. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Longhorns looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Looking to throw. It's Manning. It's the running back in the flat. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Looking to throw yet again. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. Let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive. Now they're backed up at their own 14. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The pocket breaking down. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Scanning the field, it's Sayan. Throwing for his running back. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. When he comes for his second punt of the game. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Catch made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made across the middle by the running back. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. One more play before they head to the locker room. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Longhorns offense takes the field, hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. Dropping back, it's Manning. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Longhorns moving quickly down the field here. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back, and they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy, and maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
That is broken up and incomplete.
Man, I love to see linebackers in today's game. They're physical enough to be able to be in the box and defend the run because that's their main primary job. But here you can see the athletic ability to be in man coverage and be able to make a play and knock the ball away.
So second down after the incompletion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Texas, to put them on top now. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Graham. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Now they're running on the toss. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. To the air, it's Sayin. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Here comes the jet sweep. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and the speed they have.
Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Screen to the wide receiver. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Buckeyes will have to kick it away. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! They've got him, but not before making first down yardage. They'll move the ball to the 41. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Over the middle. It's Moore. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Pass caught. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. The RPO caught to the right. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. Back to throw. It's Manning. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
The Longhorns are in the red zone now. And at first down, they go right back to him. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass back. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
They're set now to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Back to throw. It's Sayin. Looking downfield. Grab down the middle. It's Peoples. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
All it took was one explosive play to move the ball across midfield. First down to the 48. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to the left. He's got it with room to run. They finally tackle him all the way down to the 20-yard line.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. QB decides to keep it here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They'll give him credit. credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Using his legs, it's Peoples. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try the ground game here. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Man, this defense just keeps coming up with plays. That's a 3rd stop in a row here inside the 10-yard line to get us to 4th and goal. You look at that scoreboard, you need points on the board. I don't think a field goal is going to help you at this point in the game. You got to put a touchdown up on the board, call your best play, and go out and execute.
Makes it look easy.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Past the 25. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
And that's going to be a 1st down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Washington. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Here's the 2nd down play. QB bootlegs here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Football's loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make 1st down yardage.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the 2nd half with the football, The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. To go with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's Sand. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. The catch is made inside the 10. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He's swarmed by the defense.
Man, you got to go for it here, right? You're all the way down to the 1-yard line. You can't settle for 3 points. Touchdown's going to win this game today.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. The final 2 minutes here, this defense trying to hang on, the offense trying to make a play to win it. This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal, and this offense is down, needs this. Around the end, it's Peoples. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They call the counter run here. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Back to pass. It's Manning. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look, cover as much ground as you can, and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. He makes the grab. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Final minute of regulation. We are all even. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
He'll hand it off. Touchdown, Texas. They have taken the lead with time running down.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense could not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Sayan. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Complete to the wideout. Gain of 25 on the play. First down for the offense.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. First down, looking to throw the football. Nice grab. It's Tate. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. He's got room to run. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, obviously, a field goal does them no good. They're going to have to put the ball into the end zone and hope that somebody can make a game-changing play.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Sayan. And this one is dropped and incomplete as time runs out to end the ball game. So what an entertaining battle here today, but in the end, Kirk, the number 1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye, and sometimes the pressure is just too much, and you make some mistakes that you don't normally do, and I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.